should probably put on headphones.
So yeah, we're live. We're just waiting on Twitch to connect here. So
good shit.
I need some light here. It is. Ooh, it's bright. Oh, yeah, I hate being back on these fucking crutches, dude. Sucks. It's hard to do anything.
Mic check, mic check.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody hear
Thanks.
each other?
Yep.
Yep.
Nice. Nice. Did you notice my Cyberpunk shirt?
Nice.
You have a new one every week.
I know. I'm gonna run
Cyberpunk
out.
shop?
I'm gonna run out of different Cyberpunk shirt options here real quick. But yeah.
You can't run out if you buy one a week.
Boom.
Yeah.
Or sponsors if they decide to throw them at you.
Hey.
All right. We're
Hint, hint.
live. People can see us now.
Oh God.
All right. So yeah, it's it's what been over a week in the real world because we had to miss the last, our typical day. Now we're doing Sundays at 6 with Team 1 here. But in game time, it's still Friday night. Big Z, you were, and maybe for new people watching, just to let you know, Big Z has entered Zen here on the screen, played by Alex, who's our rocker boy. Cynthia Lopez, played by Sean, is our media. One Up, played by Mickey, is our solo. Stitch here, played by Heather, is our med techie. So that's our Team 1, and they've been in process. If you're not jumping on board in this one, if you're confused or whatever, just go to Mulligan Live on YouTube, watch the previous streams of Team 1. But yeah, so it's Friday, as you guys know. Big Z, the opening acts have already been going on. Everybody's been like chanting your name in between songs and shit. They're hyped for you. You were just getting ready to start loading on. I believe the band before you was just getting done, got off stage. You're loading onto stage. Cynthia, you were out staking out the streets, looking for any type of caravan of vehicles in the areas, just trying to get a lock on where they're headed or where Roland worked, and how to find the lab or the secret facility or any of that shit.
But I wanted to be back in time to hear Zen play.
Exactly, that's where we were at. He was about to go on. You were getting ready to head back. Give me a 1d10. Okay, yeah, you know it's about that time. You get a message on your agent that, hey, Big Z's taking the stage soon, so you're getting ready to leave. Right then, a really small red car pulls up kind of next to where you were posted up on the side of the street with yellow polka dots. I mean, a real small fucking car. It has tinted windows. The back door opens up, and 5 clowns from the Bozos gang exit. There's one really big guy with a multicolored giant spiked club and a bunch of balloons. There's 3 normal-sized clowns. It looks like 2 have a couple pistols and one with a submachine gun. And it looks one of them has a pie, it looks like. And a really small clown with a sawed-off shotgun and a big flower on his shirt. Yeah, and the big guy is kind of like shuffling towards you, and he kind of like stops and he's a pretty lady.
Yeah. As soon as they start climbing out of that car, I'm out of there. That's stupid.
I hate it.
All right, give me an initiative roll. Okay, and you're gonna get a good bonus because you were getting ready to leave anyways. But oh yeah, okay, yeah, you're able to get the bike started. As soon as they're starting to get out, he's like, "Pretty lady," you just fucking, I imagine, get it into gear and start taking off.
Fast I can.
Yeah, you can see in the in your mirror, they're hopping back in their vehicle and tearing rubber after you. Luckily, you're on a cyber bike. You're much faster than them. Do you have any type of drive? Give me a drive roll. Oh, nice. Okay, yeah. You easily start cutting the corners and putting them in some serious distance. You don't even see them anymore in the mirror. But they were tearing after you, but you're already on your way back to the venue. So yeah, you pull up to the venue. It's as you're getting up, it's as you saw before, if not even more people, just parking lot full of people partying out there all the way up towards the building. It's let's see, let's get you. You guys are at that courtyard, so you can kind of see what that huge complex looks like. Yeah, as you're getting closer, like the music is so fucking loud, you can barely hear anything, and that's just the shit coming through the speakers before Big Z's taking the stage. You can clearly see him on stage with his band getting ready. One Up, Stitch, Big Z's getting ready on stage. What are you guys doing? I think One Up, you said you were packing up and heading backstage or heading side stage or something. I can't remember. What were you doing?
Heading side stage, work normal security. Anyone gets on stage too close to the band or something like that, throw them quickly back off.
Okay. And Stitch?
I'm pretty sure I was running tech for the show with our new pal. I'm trying to remember what his name is.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, sorry. He's a net runner, right?
Yeah.
See how.
Which I had also just watched the video and told One Up to be looking out
he
for any suspicious characters.
He was a fan, right? Sparks?
Sparks,
that was
that's
the
what his
netrunner?
name was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Big Z was letting him run lights and stuff, helping out with some tech stuff.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh no,
cool.
I got another plan for him.
Oh, okay. While you're
See,
performing, or what?
Yeah, while we're performing, we're gonna have two ladies equipped with they're like giant syringes connected to plastic backpacks, and the backpacks are full of paint. And they plunge these syringes, and they just send like waves of paint into the crowd. And then I'm gonna point out to Sparks these two buckets of flash paint we have in back. My flash paint got all burnt up, but we still have two left. One is pink and one is green. So when the first mosh pit starts, I want Sparks to just chuck the whole contents of the can, not the can itself. Just launch all the stuff inside the can onto the mosh pit. And then later on, we'll get a second mosh pit, and that's when the second color will come.
Nice.
It's pretty gnarly, man.
Nice. That sounds exciting. All right. So yeah, he's definitely down with all that. He's gonna work on that. Work on that. So Cynthia, you're walking up. You're seeing all this kind of being prepared. He's getting ready to start the first song. What are you doing? Where are you headed?
I just want to pull out my binoculars that have the infrared.
Uh-huh.
Want to start scanning the balconies of the courtyard. See if there's anyone. Looks like they're setting up a shot, maybe.
Okay. Yeah. You can definitely see a shitload of people. Give me a perception roll. Yeah, I mean, just a shitload of people like out on balconies, just like down in the crowd. But it's really hard to get any specifics. I mean, you're stopping at, you can see hundreds of balconies. You're stopping at each one, just kind of checking them out. But it's taking forever. You're not really seeing anything out of the ordinary.
I keep doing it.
Okay. Big Z, you're going through. You're getting ready to start. You start your songs. Do you have your set list?
I do.
That's nice. You want to read us your set list? I just want to hear some of the names of these songs just for fun because I know you did write some out.
All right.
And give me a
first
performance roll too while you're reading it.
Yeah, you got it. Do you want me to give you one for each song, or
No,
just one?
no. Just give me one. No, each
This
verse.
song was great.
Each
song
verse,
sucked.
each chorus. I want the bridge, the hook. We're gonna see how well you do this fucking song, my man. Nice.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, give me the set list. I want to hear the names of some of these songs.
All right, so first up is Hungry Pride. It's a sort of a play on, lions, and also how prideful the mega corporations are and how hungry they are for our money and our bodies.
Nice.
Then there's a Outsider Advertising Agent. That's basically about the whole operation that went south and Zen's girlfriend got arrested. Then there's Healthy Element, song about rebellion. 176 cal. That's the caliber of a weapon, and you've never heard of it before because Zen is absolutely out of his mind. Then there's Nice, in quotation marks, and it is just the filthiest, most disturbing song you could ever imagine.
Is that when the pit really starts going crazy and you hit that second wave of paint?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Nice. That sounds nice.
Yeah, the first wave of paint goes out in Healthy Element, and then the next one in Nice. Then there's Outsider Advertising Agent Reprise. That's more of a power ballad. It's a sad version. Then there's Watcher, featuring the Ministry of Eurofunk. Unfortunately, they're not here, but we can go on without them. And there's Butterfly, a song about a knife. TGIF, Thank God It's Fun Day. And then Napalm Death.
Oh shit.
All right.
Nice. Well, yeah, I mean, with the performance role like that, I mean, people are fucking loving it. They're tearing it up. Obviously, the pit's going crazy. You're dousing people with paint, and people are just fucking eating it up. They're loving it. And it's just going nuts. Give me a perception roll, Cynthia and 1UP. And in the meantime, you get a phone call, Stitch. Yeah, and you recognize the call. It's from Noise.
Hmm.
Rob, real quick.
Yeah.
Combat sounds okay?
Yeah, definitely.
Sweet, thanks.
Yeah, you're doing security right now. You're on lookout. But yeah, you get a call from Noise. You answer it, but the music is fucking blaring. Let's just see if we can get a little bit going on. So it's loud, and it's going, and you can barely hear. She's there. She starts kind of yelling. She's like, "Stitch, can you hear me? Can you hear me? It's loud as fuck where you are." Whatever.
Yeah.
Listen, I hope you can hear me. I can't hear you. I found out some info. It looks like the former Nomad Pack turned gang called the Bay City Beasts are working with Biotechnica. Rumor has it they're doing an ongoing gig for free drugs and cybernetics. Not sure if that has to do with what you're talking about, but it's the only thing I could find about Biotechnica and Petrochem or any subsidiaries. I hope you can hear me. And then she hangs up.
That's fun. Okay. Bay City Beasts.
I won't keep blaring us out while trying to talk.
It's a badass name. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, and shout out to my boy Eric, who's playing Dodger. Came up with that name. I thought that was pretty cool.
Nice.
Very nice.
He's playing Dodger in Team 2. The fixer over there.
Cool. So.
But yeah, that's the call that you get. In the meantime, 1UP, Cynthia and 1UP, you're kind of checking out the area. Cynthia, you're still not seeing anything. You're going across the fucking decks and everything. It's loud as hell. People are just partying, and it's just hard to get a beat, but you're still making your way through, just trying to make sure everything's cool. 1UP, you notice all the way at the very fucking top, there's some type of modded out AV11 that kind of hovers over there. It's an Aerodyne. It is kind of landed on the roof over there, at least hovering real close to the roof. And you can see that there's a there's like 8, probably like with a roll like that. Yeah, you can see there's 8 guys in black hopping out of this thing up on the top roof. They look pretty rough, and immediately after jumping out, 5 of them kind of like hook onto the sides of the courtyard, and they're starting to rappel down. You can see three others kind of standing up there.
I do my best via our comm system, given how loud everything is, to try and like set, let everyone know where to look.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. You let everybody know. Cynthia, since you're out there kind of like looking, you can see them instantly. The second you hear it on the comm, you look up, you see 5 dudes kind of propelling down, 3 guys all the way up at the very top. It's hard to make them out. They're kind of small. Once you get a good look, you've got those binoculars. Give me one more perception roll, Cynthia. Oh, okay. Yeah, you look up there. You can see 3 guys up there. A couple of them with some rifles. One guy kind of in the center squatting down, but you can't make out who it is or any details. And Stitch and Sparks, they're not, you hear it, but obviously you're running tech for the show. You're in the, venue under, say, like one of the booth tents running the equipment and stuff. You can't really see what's going on out there up the building. And Big Z, you can see it, you hear it, but you're obviously not going to really pay attention to what he's saying because in your ear is, your music and shit, like you're performing. So that's what you're doing. Unfortunately, you can't really, make that out.
Question.
Yeah.
Am I able to kind of determine where on the building they are in relation to the interior of the building? Like if I were to go inside and try and like meet them halfway or something as they're rappelling down?
I mean, they're going down so fast. That would be such a tricky move. I mean, they're rappelling down. They're probably going to be down in the matter of like, seconds.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I misunderstood.
Yeah, they're like,
the speed then.
just hopping from every few balconies, just like dropping down.
I shout to Big Z, "They're coming down."
Yeah, he's not going to be able to hear you over this. It's blaring music and stuff. Definitely over comms and yelling at him isn't going to do it. You probably have a few more seconds before these guys are hitting the ground.
Can I move over towards where they're rappelling down to? So, like, I can meet one as soon as he hits the ground?
You could start making your way there, but you're
Okay.
on the side of the stage. It's a huge fucking packed crowd of moshing and craziness. There, on the outside of that is the edge of the whole building, the whole courtyard. So it would definitely take you a while. They'd probably hit the ground before you get over there. You can start trying to make your way over there if you want.
I have
What
a
were you going to say,
question.
Stitch?
Can I make a tech roll to see if I can find some way to either like make a message come up on like the screen behind Zen or like
Definitely.
get some sort of
Yeah, give me-
sign like, hey.
No, most definitely. Give me a tech roll. You can put this through the monitors. We'll say there's like a digital monitors with a set list or something,
Cool.
Yeah. Whatever you have. If you have electronics or just regular. Well, that's awesome.
I
yeah.
did basic tech, but
That's good enough. Yeah. Okay. So you do it, Big Z. Now you're totally aware. There, she sends you the message. Hey, five hit squad looking dudes rappelling down. A few more up on the roof. Came out of an AV and all armed. So now you know. And you're getting towards your last song. You've been playing a while now. But yeah, now, Z. You hear it.
Okay, how far away is the first team?
The guys rappelling down.
Yeah.
I mean, they're gonna hit the ground. Like I said, in a few seconds. This is Stitch. Just send you that message. You know that now. What do you want to do?
Shoot them?
Okay. Yeah, they're pretty far. They're all the way across the crowd. and they're moving, so that's going to be extremely tricky. But you can go for that. You can stop performing and take a shot. Is that what you want to do?
I don't have to stop performing to take a shot.
Okay.
I mean, you could try and get your crowd to fucking get at them.
My favorite people are in the front row, though.
Fair enough.
Well, they're all in the pit in the front. You know, you've got a good amount. But yeah, there's a chance you could hit them. Give me your handgun roll if you want to do that.
Is handguns reflex or dex?
No. Do handgun. You want to just try to take a shot off. These guys are rappelling down. They're not engaging yet.
I'm gonna have to do a 1d10.
Oh, you don't have
It's under reflex.
handgun?
Don't do it, man.
Yeah, if you don't have a handgun, then yeah, just give me reflex.
Too bad.
It's an average roll.
No, you don't hit. You shoot off. It ends up, just hitting the building on a balcony next to some people that were partying. Yeah, you miss. These guys hit the ground, and they instantly start fucking like bum rushing through the crowd. Now you can't really see them, but you know that they're kind of making their way through the crowd because you did see them when they hit the ground get into the thick of it.
All right. I wait until they're about halfway through the crowd. I time it, or if I can't see them, I'll just wait and I'll say to the crowd, kick anybody's ass who doesn't have a shred of paint on them.
What's your dex is 5? Okay. Well, yeah, before you do that, like as those guys are hitting the ground and entering the crowd, kind of coming through, the 2 guys on the roof take shots off. And you only know this by the fact of the bullets whizzing at you, Big Z.
I'm intrigued.
Well, both of them whiz right past you and just hit the stage. But yeah, there was no major noise, obviously silenced. But it's noisy as fuck anyways with the music. But yeah, the bullets just whiz past you. You almost feel the wind and they hit the stage right next to you. That was from the 2 rifle guys on the roof. So what did you say to the crowd there?
I told them to kick anybody's ass who doesn't have a shred of paint on them.
Okay. All right. Yeah, as you say that into the crowd, everybody roll an initiative.
Is that just 1d10 plus reflex? Or no, there's the button.
Yeah, there's a button that says initiative.
I was like, why can't I remember how to roll initiative?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
It's been a whole week. I forget how to do everything.
That's crazy that it just is actual descending order. Like it placed it in order for you, Rob.
Okay, cool. Yeah, and aside from that, Big Z, give me your main
charismatic leadership.
Yeah. Give me your main character, your role.
I'm into it. Let's go, baby.
Where is it? Yeah, charismatic. Oh, you're a 6. Okay, that's great. Yeah, give me that. Okay, nice. Yeah, when you say that, there's an order here of actions when these guys hit the ground and start tearing through the crowd. You guys know that some shit's about to go down, so you guys all prepare just like they're prepared to enter into this engagement. But Big Z says the whole paint thing, and when you do that, you notice that the crowd is kind of like looking around. They're kind of having fun with it, and they're grabbing people and getting rowdy as fuck. You hear some shots going off and then some like screaming and stuff. You can see towards the back kind of where the guys were cutting through the crowd at least. In a few of the spots, like some commotion and everything, you're hearing some shots going off. Shit's getting kind of crazy. What are you guys doing? Especially, let's start with 1-Up.
So I made it over to where they were rappelling down. It sounds like I missed them. They already made it into the crowd by the time I got there.
Yeah, no, most definitely. They were already getting into the crowd. This is a pretty thick fucking crowd. It's a good amount of people.
That's totally fair. Is one of their rappel lines still, like, are they still attached? Was that their means of escape as well?
Not sure if it's a means of escape, but the lines are still there. Oh, hold on, Z's connecting.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, you can see. I mean, you're still making your way through the crowd, and as you're going through, let's wait till.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
He's still connecting. Well, in the meantime, give me an athletics roll.
Oh, okay. 19.
Nice.
Okay. Wait for Big Z. Did he connect?
I think he dropped out and he's going to try and come back in, it looks like.
Oh, okay. Hey, Susan Baker. I see Josh. What's up, man? We're just waiting on our rocker boy to log back in here.
I heard it too, Heather.
Okay.
That was my daughter.
Oh, okay.
I was like, what am I hearing? Hello, God.
Loud children is what you're hearing.
Oh, Big Z, where you at?
Did we lose him?
He's making out with groupies backstage. What the fuck, dude? Get back on stage, man. You're fighting. Your crowd's getting shot up. What's up?
He says he's lost connection somehow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Figures last time we were having overall connection issues, and now
Yeah,
we're just
yeah.
having.
Well, hopefully he can jump back in. But yeah, you're dodging people. You're getting up to and I will say, as you're kind of going through the crowd, you hear some ruckuses, shots being fired and screaming and just packed of people. You're getting through. With that athletics roll, you're able to dodge some people kind of grabbing at you, because everyone's kind of grabbing at you. You're obviously not covered in paint, and you see the ropes hanging down. They're just up ahead. But give me an evade roll, if that's what you're going for.
An evasion. Let's see. Oh, what the hell? Did I not give myself evasion? Oh, I guess it didn't. Shit. Oh well. Dex roll it is.
Yeah, give me a dex.
D10 plus 8. I forgot the roll commands for a second. Oy.
Okay, yeah, 7 people that are kind of chilling in the back, like, see you as you're getting to the rope and grabbing it, like, oh shit, he's got no paint. And they go in, they kind of like all jump on you. And they're kind of like rolling you on the ground and stuff, and just like, they're not really being mean or anything. You can just tell that they're kind of painting you up. You know what I mean?
Cool.
But that's what's going on with you right now.
Okay.
So yeah, let's those guys, just so you know, in the initiative, they're right up there with 1-up. But again, they're getting fucking mobbed by crowd people. You hear shots going off, and you hear more than just the initial shots that were going off when they entered the crowd and that shit started. So it definitely sounds like some of the crowd is shooting back. But again, you can't see any details because it is just so fucking packed of people and just chaos. But you hear screaming and shots and stuff. I would imagine at this point, we need Big Z back. But I imagine, he's finishing up his last song if he didn't already stop during the firing. I would imagine he would want to talk to the crowd a little bit, so it sucks to go on too much because he was kind of controlling that crowd. Let's see if he hops back in. Did he message again there, Mickey? Were you able to?
Yeah, he just said.
Roll 20 site last responding. He said. Isn't responding. He may have lost internet completely.
Oh.
Eesh.
Well, let's see. See if he can I guess tell him if he's in the chat, just tell him to keep maybe go. Oh, there he is. I was gonna say he could go into the live chat. I've got that open now. So yeah, Big Z, if you hear me, if you have trouble logging in, youtube.com/Mulligan Live. Oh, there he is. Nice. You hear us?
Oh, he's frozen.
Uh-oh.
No.
He's having trouble.
So close.
Oh.
You
Yeah,
can do it.
Roll20 just did a big update the other day, so
Mm.
or whenever that was last week.
Okay, he's back somewhat.
Hey.
I can hear you guys.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we can hear
We
you.
got you.
All right, nice. Hey, and just so you know, if it logs out and you can't get back in, you can hop in the chat on YouTube on the Mulligan Live channel, and I've got that live open, so you can at least listen and then chat in what you want to do as a last resort if for some reason you can't get back in.
All right, fair enough.
All right, but yeah, I don't know if you heard what was going on, but One Up was cutting through the crowd, lots of shots going off, and still rowdiness. He gets to the back to try to see the ropes that the solos were rappelling down on to try to check them out, and he got kind of mobbed by a group of 7 people that just dove on top of him, laughing and rolling him around in the painty ground and dirty filth, just getting him painted up. So that's kind of happening to him right now. The other guys who rappelled down, the little solo hit force looking dudes, they're still cutting through the crowd. That you hear the shots being fired, and I was just explaining that you hear other shots going on. Like, it definitely sounds like some of the crowd is starting to fight back. It's no longer just funny, paint up some people. These guys have been shooting and people are starting to shoot off. It's starting to get a little bit crazy. But you're getting towards the end of your song if you were still playing. Do you want to go ahead and finish the song or stop, or what are you doing? You can let me know.
Oh, I'm definitely finishing the song.
Okay, well, you're finishing. Let's go to Stitch. What were you doing?
How far away from the stage am I? Or am I like backstage?
No, you're in front of the stage because you were helping with like sound and lights and all the tech stuff, right? So yeah, so you're kind of like right in the middle, right behind
Okay.
the pit, but there's still a huge crowd behind you with all the commotion where the guys are coming towards you.
And then, so am I close enough to actually see the guys in the crowd at all? Or is that just,
No. I mean, it's just thick of people. You can see like
Figured.
just commotion and heads moving and flying and some shots going off and stuff. And you do notice like in front, like where the pit was kind of going crazy, all those people are kind of slowing down, moshing, like hitting each other real slow, but like looking like, what the fuck is going on? Like, because in the back, all that craziness is happening.
fun? Okay, should I go up to the stage and help Zen, or should I go deal with shit in there? That's the question. Any input?
Zen's alright.
Is there any way you could see if you could throw like some spotlights on the guys?
That's actually a good idea. I could probably do that.
You could hit house lights. You could, you're at that booth. You can kick off the fun lights and put on the time to go home lights. You know what I mean? Show everyone what they really look like.
Yeah, why don't I do that? And I'll put something up on the screen like, hey, fuck those guys.
All right. Well, yeah, you light up the whole place. It's nice and bright now, so you can see in the crowd, but it's still ruckus as fuck. You do see like a couple clearings. These guys are shooting people and just kind of clearing through the crowd. Definitely professional in the sense that they're taking on fucking crowds of people. You know what I mean? Like, this is no
Yeah.
joke. These guys are badasses, but they're cutting through. But the crowd's so fucking thick.
Can I wipe some like paint on me real fast? Like swipe.
That is a
Well,
very
You're
good.
already doused. Where you're at, that whole
Perfect.
area is doused. You were out in between the pit and the back crowd. But yeah, we're at Cynthia. What are you doing?
I want to make a kind of a beeline for the entrance to this building because my plan is to take the elevator up.
Okay.
And anyone that kind of comes at me for this paint stuff, I show my press pass. Say, press out of the way.
Okay. Well, yeah, you got to do exactly what One Up did in order to get to these doors. Remember, they're at the back of this courtyard. You guys are kind of performing in the courtyard. You got to cut through all this rowdiness of crowd. You can give me an athletics roll. You can also give me an evade. I doubled up on One Up to give him a better chance. Like, he got through the crowd, but then he had to make it, grabbing the rope and make it up. But that was what he was in the middle of doing.
Okay, that was good.
Okay, nice. Yeah, you're dodging people. You're making through that crowd.
Evade is what again? I don't have that one.
Okay, well, yeah, then just give me a dex.
Dex. Okay. So I just roll a die 10 and add that.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so it's +7.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, you make it to the door, and again, like, you know, a group of people kind of see you as you're going. A couple, you know, grab at you, but you make it into that door. There's a bunch of people inside there too. It's just as fucking crowded. Everybody's like looking out the windows, like, what the fuck's going on? Holy shit, you know. And everybody from the building is kind of getting concerned with the rowdiness. But yeah, you at least make it back through there. Yeah, let's go back up to. Well, let's get Big Z because you kind of were looped into the beginning there on that crowd control, anyways. When One Up was running up the, you know, heading towards the rope. So Big Z, what are you doing now?
If the song is done, I'm gonna tell my bassist and my drummer to go backstage.
They're already fucking exiting. You know, you don't even need to tell them. They're like, "Fuck this." They're about they're about tipping
Fantastic.
out.
Yeah, and then
They're rocker boys, but they're not as seasoned and rowdy as you.
I'll jump into the crowd, crowd surf for a sec, and then drop in.
All right, yeah. Give me an athletics roll or something equivalent if you don't have that.
What's equivalent?
Let me see. Any type of like. I guess
I have dance and evasion.
give me dance, man, because that's a stage dive. You know. Give me dance. Let's do it.
Yes. My points in dance were not wasted.
Oh,
Everyone is like looking in the back, like I said earlier. They're like, "What the fuck is going on back there?" And you just kind of jump and land, and everybody's like, "What? Oh shit!" Like you just kind of like landed. And you're gonna take one hit point of damage from that brute force hitting the ground.
All right, I'm into it.
You're so cool, Brewster. That was great.
That couldn't have gone any better. I did not want to actually crowd surf
You're like
because that would have made it way easier to snipe me.
hit the
I
ground.
really hope someone
Nailed
was
it.
recording that.
Yeah. Oh, lots of people had cell phones out, but at this point, everyone's facing the back. So he lucked out on that, I guess. We'll say that. But yeah, let's get back up to One Up. What are you doing?
Now all painted up, ready to go, I guess, to make my way through this crowd. The lights are on. Can I see the path of destruction these guys are weaving?
Yeah, I mean, you look back, you're at the rope, the people laugh, they let you up, whatever, you're covered in fucking paint and shit, and you know, like, it's just messy. But they laugh and run off into the crowd. Yeah, you look in, and some people are still, like, fucking around with paint, and they're, you know, fucked up on drugs and drunk, probably not noticing the severity of what's going on around them. The rest of the crowd is kind of involved with what really is going on and fighting back with these guys. Some are just scattering and avoiding it. Some people are getting trampled over to the side over here. You know, it's a lot of chaos going on. But with the lights on, you do see like the individual kind of solo hit dudes or whatever, and they're still making their way through. They're almost up to the stage. They're just fighting through, leaving a path of dead fans in their wake for the most part.
So, since there's a path of dead fans, does that mean there's like an open path to at least one of them?
Yeah.
Cool. That's who I'm bum rushing. Whichever one I have an open path to.
Okay.
I'm drawing my monokatana with my regular hands, and then my new third arm is actually pulling out the big banger pistol. Gotta have options, baby.
Okay, cool. Yeah, give me your melee.
All right, cool. Yeah, that's my main option right there. Where's melee? There it is.
I'm gonna tell you, I got a 10 on that one, and then we'll
I got
move on to it.
I got a 19
Yeah,
altogether.
He dodges it. He dodges your
Shit.
first swing of that blade.
All right, coming in with that second swing then. For an 18.
Okay, yeah, that one hits. Give me the damage.
10.
Wait a minute. If you mouse over that 1 I rolled, it doesn't say I rolled a 1.
One minus 1d10 plus 7 plus
Yeah,
3
just say-
equals.
What was that?
Sorry, yeah.
No, and just so you know, you take a slice through, it doesn't do any damage to him.
Oof. This is gonna be fun.
What was the one you said? Sorry.
If you
You're right.
if you mouse over the 1 I rolled, because it
Yeah,
was
I
really
figured this
funny.
out-
I
I
was
figured
willing to
this
roll
out.
with it.
Yeah, here's what happened, and I figured this out because I had the same problem with Team 2. We did a net running thing, and it did something very similar. But you rolled a 1, and then it minused that 1d10, which ended up being a 10. And then I guess you plus the 7 and 3. Is that what it did?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is it supposed to
Very
do that?
unlucky. Yeah.
Like, is that like the crit?
Yeah, like you ended up with like a -9 because you rolled a 10, which took away from your 1, I would imagine, a 9, and then you rolled that 10, which brought it up to a 1. See what I'm saying?
Nope.
It's you rolled a 1, so there's a crit, and the 10 was the crit you subtracted from.
Right, which brought you to a -9, and then you added that 7 and added that 3, which brought you to a 1.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just really confused. I was like, how did I roll? It shouldn't be possible to roll a 1.
You were all wound up, you just kind of jumped off the stage without paying attention, that's all.
Oh no, I'm into it. I was gonna let the 1 stand. I was just curious if there was a bug in the roller.
Math.
Nah, so yeah. We got to get red. Shit's getting intense. You guys are about to die and shit.
Hey.
So yeah, you take that slice, man. He is fucking armored up. It even with that, it didn't fucking do any damage. Yeah, and he's in. Even when you do that towards the back, he's fucking shooting off at people in front of him. Let me see which one is this? Is it the third? Hold on 1 second.
You don't have to take her stuff. Here,
It would be
that one I got on my.
20.
You don't know what you did with your stuff.
Uh-oh. Oops, Zen again.
Yeah, that was a guy. He has a very heavy pistol, so he's been taking shots off. Oh shit, we lost him. Yeah, the guy that you went up and sliced at, he was taking shots off with a very heavy pistol. So luckily he's not turning around to get at you. He's kind of preoccupied fighting. But yeah, the other guys are still tearing through the crowd. They're making their way up towards the front. Stitch is right the fuck, Stitch and Sparks are right the fuck there. They're kind of just passing the booth where you are and getting up towards the pit where Big Z is.
Cool. Is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, if they're getting up near me, I guess I'll try and meet them in the middle and go after one of them with my mono chains.
Hey, what's up, Brandon? Brandon's watching there.
What up, Brandon?
Hopefully we got... Yeah, it's Brandon who played the lead bad guy in that post-apocalyptic film that we did there, Mickey.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, damn, I'm trying to just buy some time so Big Z can get back in here.
Yeah.
Okay. At this point, I'll say out of those 5 guys, 2 of them seem to be at least engaging in some type of like melee or wrestling or grapple, whereas the other ones kind of like have a little bit of clearing and are forcefully making up, one of which is in the middle that Mickey was hitting, 2 on the other side of the sound booth. The ones on the edges seem to be kind of a little more engaged in the crowd, possibly being overtaken by the crowd.
Got him?
Those 2 at least slowed a bit. But I need Big Z back because the 2... I've got to slide this in before Stitch, you do your move. After 1-up, the 2 guys on the roof take a couple more shots.
Ah.
I want to make sure Big Z's here. Hey, he's back. And then he's gone. He's back.
We got him.
Hey.
Hey.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Oh,
No problem. All right.
Happens.
So the 2 guys on the roof, we're back around the 2. Just so you know, 1-up ran up behind one of the guys that was tearing through the middle while he was shooting at some of the crowd and making his way forward. He took a couple slashes with his Monogatana, did some damage. Didn't do shit. They're heavily fucking armored, and that's with melee. You know, don't forget that half's rounding up the SP. But yeah, aside from that, he's kind of cutting through the middle. 2 other guys are cutting through a little wider than that. They're just starting to pass the sound booth area, the middle part, getting up towards the pit where you're at. The 2 guys on the edges seem to be a little more engaged in some brawling, grappling, and shit like that, possibly being overtaken by the crowd. On the edge, it seems like some of the people were coming out of the buildings and stuff, you know, out of their units, and just they're kind of getting overtaken on the edges. But the 3 are making their way up towards you, heavily fucking armored. But the 2 guys on the roof take a couple more shots at you. I wanted to wait till you were back. When you hit the ground and as you're getting up from that awesome stage dive,
Oh, man. Okay. Oh, we lost him again. I was like, no!
No!
the
No!
first one misses, whizzes past you again. Second one whizzes right past you again. I mean, this one's super close. It even felt like it kind of nicked your arm a little bit. But yeah, that's what they're doing. So yeah, Stitch, what were you gonna do?
I'm probably going to try and meet one of them in the middle, whichever one is probably closest to me and isn't being overtaken by the crowd, and try and go after him.
Okay, well there's a guy right in front of you, kind of coming towards you. That's the one that 1-up is behind.
Okay. I feel like 1-up can handle himself, so I'll go for a different one. He's a big boy.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll go for a different one.
Yeah, and does anybody have any type of like streetwise or local knowledge?
I do.
Okay,
Oh,
give me that roll.
yeah.
Makes sense.
Marginal.
Z again.
Yeah, that's fine. You can't again. You can't make out who's on the roof and who's kind of leading this or what's going on, but you can make out that the team that's coming through the crowd, they have some insignia on it. It's part of the water leopards, which you know are famous for extractions and assassinations. They're a team basically that works for Petrochem. You know that, and they're usually headed up and led by the number 2 solo just under Morgan Blackhand, which is a pretty fucking big deal. That's Andrew Boa Wayland. And you know that from reports and stuff. I mean, this team is like, it's definitely outside of your league.
What are they called again?
They're called the
Sorry?
Water Leopards.
Water leopards.
Yeah. And like I said, they're known for assassinations, extractions. They're headed up by, you know, the number 2 solo in Night City. It's a pretty fucking big deal. Yeah, and that's probably also why you didn't take a whole lot of damage from the slice. They're definitely heavily armored. They're cutting through a crowd of people, you know what I mean? With the exception of a couple on the edges that are kind of getting overtaken by people coming out. But that's at least what you figured out. As they were getting closer, we'll say, you know what I mean? And as you were cutting into the building, you could kind of pass through when the lights were coming on. You can kind of see that insignia shit going on. But yeah, let's go back to Stitch. So which one? The one on the left or right?
We'll go left because good adventurers go left.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you see this dude. He's in a clearing. He's taking shots off at people of the crowd, just trying to make his way through up towards where Big Z is.
So I'll try and grapple him, I guess, with my mono chain. I don't know what the check is for that though. I get a +2 to it though.
Yeah, if you want to try to grapple, then I would need your, your brawling. If you have that.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, give me that.
Nice.
Okay, you have to beat 17. Nice. Okay, cool.
Good dude.
Yeah, he was preoccupied with fighting off the crowd and taking off shots. You were able to kind of wrap around and get that chain on him. So you've got a grip on him. So that's kind of cool. What is Sorry, we're back to Cynthia, right? Yeah, Cynthia. You've entered the building. You're making your way through the crowd. You can get to into the elevators, if that's what your plan was, like you said.
Yeah, going right to the top.
Okay. Yeah, you get in the elevator. Luckily there was one down there already. You get in, hit the top. As it's going up, you see a few more lights light up, like it's going to be making a few stops on the way, which unfortunately sucks. Yeah, there's at least 2 lights that come on. So that's what you're doing.
Yeah, control that.
Yeah. Big Z,
What's up?
what are you doing?
Lying on the floor.
No, he's already up. Like I said, a couple shots whizzed past you. You see, Mickey take a slice at a dude. It didn't seem to do any fucking damage. He's still making his way towards you. Other 2 guys are making the way towards you. See Stitch kind of grapple up one guy. This dude's still coming towards you. The dude in the middle is still coming towards you. You hear on the intercom from Cynthia, hey, these are the water leopard fucking bad guys, pro extraction team, very high level. It's definitely outside of your class. You know that. But that's what's going on. Like I said, you're on the ground right there. You're kind of diehard mosh pit fans are right there, just kind of like staring off, like in shock, like what the fuck is going on?
I'll say to my biggest fans, thanks for coming out. Drive home safe, and I give 2 of them data chips that have my album on it.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna book it out of the courtyard.
Okay.
Don't get too far, because then we can't protect you.
Yeah, you hear. You hand them the chip. 2 of them, they're just kind of like in shock. They're like, "Oh shit, yeah, thanks, man. Oh shit, that's awesome." And they're just like looking at these dudes, kind of heading your way. They see a couple more shots go off, whizzing past. They're like, "Oh shit," and they kind of like duck down. You go running out past the stage to try to get out, in the opposite direction, heading out towards the courtyard. As you're passing the stage, you can see backstage. There's another solo looking hit dude, just like these guys. He has a mono katana out, and you see Jezzy, who was back there with her big girlfriend, back there. The big girl's on the ground. Jezzy's screaming. She's like, "Oh shit!" Like it looks like that dude just sliced up big girl and is standing there with Jezzy. Your bandmates are kind of like, you see them grabbing equipment and running off.
Good for them.
Yeah, okay, so 1 up. What are you doing?
So realizing the futility of that, given how armored he is, I actually go in with for a disarm attack first.
Okay, cool.
So, 18.
Nice. Okay, yeah, it works. You're able to do that. Like I said, these guys are preoccupied. They're definitely not only fighting you or defending against just you. There are people in the crowd kind of like taking shots back. Some are missing and hitting other people in the crowd. It's getting a little chaotic, just like it's been. But yeah, you're able to do that. You disarm them. That's one of the guys that had the very heavy pistol.
Sweet. With my second, can I go for a grapple?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a +2 with the martial arts. Top of it. So add another 2 to that because of my martial arts style.
Yeah.
So 22 to grapple.
Yeah, you're not able to.
Shit.
Yeah, after you knock the gun out, all attention is on you. He completely just fucking goes into like almost ninja mode. He's able to fucking block your attempt.
Hey, when you're good, you're good.
But yeah, so the other guys on the edge, you can hear like still more fighting and rumbling. Those guys are stuck back on the sides. Obviously, the crowd did overcome them. They're not moving forward anymore. Something's up with that. But the 2 guys on the edges, you got Stitch holding on to one. The other guy, he's making his way forward, and now he's up to kind of where Big Z was. You see him take a couple shots into some of the top fans and keep running off towards Big Z. Stitch, what are you doing with this guy?
So I actually did have a question, because I know in D&D, like if you have a ranged weapon and you try to do something up close, it gives you disadvantage. Is it similar in Cyberpunk?
Yeah, it is with like 3-round bursts and stuff. Like it changes a little bit.
Okay,
But,
because
no,
I know I'd have to take a hand off of him if I wanted to try and put a bullet in him, but
well, no,
I wasn't sure
definitely
if I
if you
could do it.
wanted to, like in grapple, you can choke him, which does your body stat in damage. You can prone him on the ground, throw him, which does body damage, blunt force when he hits the ground. But in order to do your weapon, you would definitely have to let go of the grapple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I'll just try and choke
And
him
all
out
he can
then.
do, and all he can do is try to contest the grapple to try to break free. It's not like he can attack right now. You're in control. You could drag him around if you wanted. You know what I mean?
I'll just take him with me. No,
You're mine
I'll try
now.
and choke him out.
Okay. What's your body?
My body is 6.
Yeah, you do a choke. He definitely takes some damage from that. So that's cool, but you're not, he's not dead or bleeding or anything super bad by any means. But you were at least able to do that. You're in control. Now he is going to try to break free from that when it's his turn.
He has to beat an 18.
Yeah. No, so you're still in control. But Cynthia, what are you doing? Are we back to?
Heading up the elevator.
Okay, yeah, you're still going up. You at least stopped at the two spots. Some other people got on. You're still heading up. Next turn, you should be kind of hitting the roof. Those 2 guys take off 2 more shots at Big Z as he was running away. But you are moving. It's going to be hindered him. Oh shit! Is that on the wrong one? What was your body stat again? Sorry, Stitch. I wrote it on the wrong one.
It's fine. It's 6.
6. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, again, these shots are whizzing past you. It's a super tall fucking building. Pro snipers and whatever, but it's crowd. You're fucking hustling through it, zigzagging past the stage. But yeah, they don't successfully hit you. So yeah, Big Z, you're just passing the stage. Like I said, you see one of those solo dudes just killed the big girl, and is kind of putting the blade towards Jezzy. Your bandmates just ran off. There's a few fans back there hanging out backstage. That's what you see as you were running by. What are you doing?
Probably can't take this guy on my own if one up is having trouble with one. So I'm gonna rush him.
Okay.
Where was your girlfriend, by the way?
Yeah, she didn't show.
Yeah.
Is what it is. So Zen's gonna rush this dude.
Yeah, and you can give me another roll of your charismatic leadership stuff.
Oh, is the cavalry coming?
Yeah, give me another dose of that since you do have a few fans backstage that are definitely, hyped up that you got them backstage. If they see you rushing somebody, there's a good chance they might back you up. Let's see. Might be your only chance to survive this one, Big Z. Oh,
Ooh.
no.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, see, and it did the 1, took away the 4, and then the 8 and the 6. So it's working properly. Yeah, you do that. As you're rushing the guy, you see these fans kind of just scream, and they're kind of running off as well. What do you want to do to him? I mean, you can run up to him. You can do an attack. He's, like I said, putting his blade towards Jezzy. That's probably going to be his next move, it appears like.
Is he not facing Zen?
No.
Flying full Nelson.
Seems like it's very possible he was cutting through the backstage somehow, and maybe the commotion of him coming through and killing people on his way through or something. Big Girl maybe tried to defend Jezzy or do something, play hero, got killed. Jezzy's screaming, he's putting the blade towards him. But yeah, you can rush him. What are we going to do?
I possibly have the element of surprise. So, running leap.
No, you definitely have element of surprise. You can take this action without him. No, you know what I mean?
Yeah, running leap at the dude. Wrap my legs around his torso and put him in a headlock.
Okay.
Let's see that special ops training, bud.
You want to do some so like a grapple then?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. You don't have a martial art that gives you a bonus in grapple, do you?
I have brawling. That's about it, buddy.
Okay, you can give me brawling.
I'm gonna come at you like a spider monkey.
Yeah, you are.
Where is my brawling? Ooh, it's not great.
I rolled bad. You got it. Well, you just got it. You basically just got to get higher than a 12.
Hey.
I rolled really bad. Nice.
Yay.
All right, cool. Yeah. That element of surprise, man. You were able to get up behind him. You wrap him up, monkey style. Fucking monkey style. In fact, on your way down, you give him a little monkey bite on the back of the neck. You're like, fuck you. But yeah, you take him down. I mean, you've got him grappled up, so that's great. You're pretty much gonna be in control. But let's see what back up to 1 up.
All right, so I got this dude that's disarmed in front of me, and he deflected my grapple. He's paying attention to me now. Let's see. I'm still going to go for another grapple this time around.
Okay.
Just because it seems like I have to get creative with this dude. So that's our plus 2 to it. So that's 21.
Yeah, and just so you know, when you do that, 2 other guys kind of jump up to grapple on him as well.
Nice.
Okay, yeah, you successfully grabbed this guy. What is the Aikido bonus, just so I know, on grapple?
For grapple, it's plus 2.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, you did it anyways with the 19. This guy is, dealing with you and 2 other people. Yeah, and one of the guys gets knocked down, gets his teeth knocked out, but the other dude's kind of like holding on to him with you. Yeah, and he's kind of like yelling, like, "Come on, get this motherfucker!" And like, some of the crowd's like apprehensive, and it's still chaotic as fuck. There were shots being fired, but by this time, you do notice like in the back, a lot of the crowd is kind of clearing out, like people kind of going back into the building. Some people running off, cars are peeling off and taking off as well. So it is starting to kind of clear out a little bit.
So while my 2 main hands maybe what's grappling him, that brand new third arm that I installed reaches up with the gun, puts it right below his chin, and wants to pull the trigger.
Okay.
What do I roll for that?
Okay,
Handgun?
Yeah, I'll let you do it. Do a handgun. You're gonna
Oh, okay.
get a negative on that, but
22.
nice. Okay, yeah. Give me the damage.
All right. 6.
Yeah, you just hear like a thud as the bullet doesn't even penetrate.
Jesus,
It
he's
just
even
kinda-
got.
It just kind of like hits into his shin and doesn't really do shit.
Damn.
Hate that.
But
What is he, like a fucking metalhead?
But you do have like a grip on him. You know what I mean?
It's been nice playing with you guys.
Yeah, right? I will be bringing in my next character called Player 2. He'll be great.
2 up.
Cool.
Yeah. So the other guys are grappled up. Let's get these 2-shot guys on the roof out of the way. Again, bullets are whizzing past you, Big Z. As you went and jump and monkey grappled that dude, 2 more shots kind of went off past you. The guys on the roof are still taking shots off at you. It's definitely a high caliber gun, but that's a hefty distance to be shooting from, so they're still not making the roll they need. Yeah, the other guy, he's trying to break free from you, Stitch. Yeah, what was your grapple roll on that? Stitch?
Me.
Yeah. 'Cause you were
to
still
get out of
you were
it,
still grappling that guy, remember?
correct.
You did like a choke, did a little bit of damage to his neck.
Mhm. If he wants to get out of it, he has to beat an 18.
Okay, yeah, he does. He breaks free from your grapple. Yeah, he does that, and you see, and he pulls out his mono katana.
And then I pulled out my gun.
And then I pulled out my gun. I'm in the closet too.
Yes. I mean, now that I don't have to worry about grappling him, I can try to shoot him.
Yeah,
Let's see.
I'll let you do that. He breaks free from it, but you can take a shot off at him.
Okie doke. Alright. What do I have to roll for that?
Just to push things
Handgun?
forward here. Yeah.
2d6 plus 1, I think.
Do I even have handgun? I don't. Why don't I have handgun? What is wrong with me?
Well, you're med techie,
That's
not a
true.
solo.
That's true.
Trying to take on a solo.
Alright, so you want me to just do 1d10?
Yeah.
I don't do it.
Oof.
No, he dodges it. I mean, you're even that close, and you try to take a shot, and he's like ninja style.
Just brushes it off. Rude.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, the other guy. The other guy was running away from you, 1-up, right? Or was
I had
that-
a dude.
that
I had
was-
a dude wrapped up.
You have the middle guy wrapped up.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, the other guy's chasing after Big Z. He gets back to where you are, Big Z, and he pulls out his mono katana and takes a slice at you. And it hits. And you pretty much can't dodge or do anything since you're grappled up the other guy. Okay. 9 damage. What's your SP?
Could be worse.
Yeah, nothing gets through, I don't think.
Let's see. The SP.
No, you have 15. I just checked. Yeah, Gonzo on chat says, I think it's time to run away.
Yeah. You're telling us.
Just
Yeah.
so you know. So yeah, the dude runs up. You've got the other guy grappled. He pulls out his sword, takes a chop at you. Doesn't do anything. He takes another chop. It does. Hits again. 13. Again, no damage. Couple slices. You're lucky. Kind of quick on the blade running up. But now you got the one dude grappled, and you've got this other guy behind you, kind of swinging at you.
Oh, is it my turn?
No. We're at Stitch, aren't we? Or no, we're back
Me?
to Cynthia, right?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, because you got it 12 on there. Yeah, that says initiative. Yeah, Cynthia, you're getting to the top. You're on the top floor. You get out. There's like service stairs at the end of the hall that lead up to the roof.
Okay. I head to that.
Yeah, it's locked. It's just a regular door too, by the way. So if you do have some type of like pick lock skill, it could probably work.
I do not.
We try to do a basic tech roll. I mean, people do pick locks with credit cards and shit like that. It's just a regular.
Right. I will try it.
Tech. It's not that difficult, but let's see.
Let's see. What is it here? My tech is only 5. So +5 on that.
All right. Yeah, you're able to kind of at least jimmy it, like I said, with one of your cards. So you get that open and you see stairs going up, leading out to the roof. So you're able to head up there, but after running down the hall, picking this, running up to the stairs, that's about as far as you get. Your next turn, you'll be able to open this and you'll be on the roof.
Cool.
I don't know if that's a good thing, but you'll be there. But yeah,
Good luck.
I need to incorporate this initiative tab. I haven't used it yet. I need to figure out that because they do have that, and I can slide you in, and then I don't have to remember this or slide back up. But yeah, we're back to Big Z.
Get him.
All right. Well, what?
I said get him.
Oh. Yeah, against one of these guys, I'd try my luck. 2, I feel, is certain death.
Fair enough.
So I'm going to hop off the dude, do a quick, double take at both of them, say, catch me if you can, fuckers, and run back out into the courtyard.
Okay. What's your what's your move? 6, okay. That's cool. You are a step ahead of these guys, dude. They're fucking beefy with their armor and shit. So yeah, you're able to let grip of that dude. He's prone on the ground. We'll say that monkey leap and grapple knocked him to the ground. So you're able to just kind of hop up off of him. Catch me if you can, fuckers. Take off. Yeah, they definitely take off after you. You hear Jezzy scream, but at least they didn't kill her off. They're chasing after you, but you are a step ahead. With that type of distance, you at least get away from the backstage area. You're kind of out towards the parking lot. Bunch of cars, traffic jam, people trying to get out, people honking, people screaming, running into vehicles and shit. That's what's going on with you. Those 2 guys are in pursuit. Back up to 1 up.
So I got this dude wrapped up. He ate a fucking bullet to the chin and didn't even flinch. Looking at his helmet, is it like he's got like a clear place that's like an eye slit on his helmet?
No, I mean it's like, tactically sealed sort of fucking dome helmet thing. I mean it's top of the line custom assassin solo type shit.
All right, so I couldn't quite tell where his eyes would be.
No, I would say probably within all that, in order for you to kind of get a headshot, if that's what you're looking for, the equivalent, maybe you could wedge something into his neck. But that's about it.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't looking for a headshot in particular. I was actually thinking, let's try a weird tactic. I was gonna plaster one of my stickers across his eye slit so he would be blinded for a second and book it.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. Give me. I mean, you have the grapple on him, right?
Yeah, I do.
But you let go to try to do the shot.
Oh no, I'm wrapping him up with 2
arm.
arms. Yeah, I have a 3rd arm.
Okay, cool. Yeah, then you can do it. You can let go. At least give me an athletics. Let's see how smooth you can do this. If you don't
That's
have
what that
ath-
shoulder
if you
mount
don't
was
have
for,
ath-
baby.
if you don't have athletics,
I do.
okay,
So you want an athletics roll?
yeah, give me that.
Okay.
Just
Eesh,
needs-
13.
Yeah, it needs to be higher than a 12, so you did it.
Oh, fuck,
yeah,
okay.
I rolled horribly for him, but yeah, I guess from the grapple, the shot, the confusion, the slap of the sticker, he's definitely like, Jesus, peeling off. You're able to at least get loose, break free with your what's your move? Your move stat?
Let's see, move stat. It's been a while since I looked. 6.
Okay. Yeah, if it's 6, you're able to at least get towards the backstage area. You book it through the area you were in, which is out near the soundboard. Break through like where kind of the pit was. People are cleared out of this area by now. I mean, within seconds, people are kind of clearing out of the front area. Get towards the backstage. You see Jezzy there, kind of over her big girlfriend's body, just kind of like crying. She like looks at you and she's like, "Oh, they killed her." You can see Big Z kind of booking it through the parking lot. Two dudes kind of chasing after him. A bunch of people. But that's what you see. That's about all you can do right now with what you've done.
Am I able to yell anything over the comms as a free action, or is that a thing?
You can yell something as you did all this. You slap the sticker as you're running away. You can yell something.
I just yell, "Book it! Cheese it!"
I thought you were like, can I say something like it was going to be real tactful and useful? And you're just like, run!
Cheese it!
Cheese it, motherfuckers! Cheese
Do exactly what you're already doing!
Hey, Stitch is still kind of chilling.
Chilling.
Don't die, please.
Yeah, thanks. Leave the med techie to fight these guys. Thanks, guys.
Run, man,
these two
run!
Other, as you do that, you run through, you say that, you see all that going on. Like I said, you're about that backstage area. The other dude is just having enough time to kind of peel off the sticker and kind of give pursuit after you, but you're steps ahead of him. He's kind of doing that. The other guy that on the roof, they take a couple more shots at Big Z as he's tearing through the parking lot, but now he's even farther away. This is going to be amazing if they get this. Let's see. No, first shot way off, hits a car. Same fucking roll on that one. Yeah, both shots way off. Z, you're okay. Stitch, what were you doing with the guy with the?
Well, he just got out of my grapple, and I tried to shoot him. It didn't work.
No,
I don't have a
did
very
the bullet
good
hit him?
move.
It hit him, but it didn't do damage, right? Because you were close, or it completely missed.
No, I wildly missed.
Oh, okay. I couldn't remember.
It was bad.
Is that what that 2 was?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Then you missed. Yeah, he goes to grapple you.
Ooh.
Actually, no. He takes a swing with his Monogatana. I forgot he pulled out his Monogatana. That guy, right?
I was gonna be like, I don't want to hug.
Yeah.
Like,
Fuck, he's not gonna
Stranger
grapple.
Danger.
He's gonna try to do some damage. You don't have a dex that's over 9, do you?
No, I do not.
Okay.
That doesn't sound promising.
Yeah. You guys all left me.
Give me your.
Still up there.
Well, yeah. There's still a chance here. Give me your. Roll your evasion. You have evasion. Or
Probably
or
not.
athletics. Athletics or evasion.
Let's see.
If
I
not-
have neither.
Okay, well, fuck it. Do a 1d10. Add your dex to it.
Okie doke.
Okay, I got both hits here.
So 17, 19.
no.
I got a 10 altogether.
Okay, roll a second one.
Oh boy. I got another chance.
Well, he's taking 2 melee hits at you.
Oh, so that's 5 plus 7.
12.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Math.
Yeah, one of them hits you, one of them doesn't. So he takes a slice at you, kind of takes that first miss, but the second one definitely lands.
Great. Fabulous.
Probably be fine.
16.
Nice.
What's your-
So I'm wounded, I believe.
Are
And
you?
don't forget if I can't remember. I don't think you engaged in any other battle. But if anybody did have previous damage or lesser SP from the other shit that, if anything did happen, don't forget. But I don't think we've really engaged in it yet.
Heather, did you deduct the armor from that attack it'd only be half your armor, so it'd be what 7, but reduce that by 7, so 9 altogether damage.
Well, you roll up
Okay.
2, so it would be 8.
Oh, okay. Well, no, that 7 would be the roll up, I think, isn't it?
No, because you would be cutting that 15 in half, which would be 7.5. Round that up
Got
to
it.
8.
Okay, then I'm not wounded.
And then
You
you
have
take
a
that from
big
16.
well.
So you took 8 points of damage ultimately.
Cool.
What's your body?
30.
No, your body.
My body's 6.
That's a -1, I think, also.
Check out Stitch with the 30 body.
I played a really squishy character in my last campaign. I didn't want to do it again.
Yeah.
So you took 7 damage.
Ah.
Nice.
Is my armor just totally obliterated?
No. Anytime you take damage, it just reduces by 1.
Cool.
Yeah.
Is that torso, I'm assuming?
Yeah. Yeah, he just took a swing at you. But yeah, he took those 2.
Cool.
Yeah. Well, not that cool, but yeah, you did take some
I-
damage.
I'm still up, so
Yeah.
that's cool.
The other guy, they're taking shots at Big Z. They pulled out some their weapons.
Oh, good.
Do you have a dexterity 9 or higher, Big Z?
I might. No, I definitely don't.
Okay.
Nope, I don't.
Yeah, then one of those hit. And that was the very heavy pistol. And that's 17. And just don't forget, deduct your SP, any modifiers, any of that. It's just a regular shot to the body. And the other guy missed, but they're still in pursuit. But I will say, like, when that happens, you hear some people kind of from the parking lot, they're like, oh shit, they're shooting at Big Z! So there's definitely some fans around. We're back to Cynthia.
What was the damage roll on that?
Oh, no, we're at Stitch, sorry. What was that?
What was the damage roll on the one that hit?
What was it, 17? I moved the dice since I rolled them. I forget what I said. I moved them. Does anyone remember?
Mm-mm.
I think it was 17.
All right,
Was
then
it
minus
17
my
or 19. I can't remember. I moved them.
minus my body armor. I'm at
Check the
37.
chat, see if anyone heard that. Gonzo says that's actually brilliant, but I'm a little late to that chat. I'm not sure what he was referring to, damn it. It might have been the fact that you guys running away.
Yeah.
Maybe Big Z saying, catch me if you can. I'm not sure.
It was either us running away
it was
or the sticker slap.
Yeah, the sticker slap might have been
Sticker
it.
is really clever.
I know.
I
It
I was
some-
going to steal that one.
Something after he suggested running away. But yeah, okay. So yeah, you take at least a little bit of damage from one of those shots. You're still running. Somebody's yelling that off. Oh shit, there's Big Z. Yeah. But yeah, we're over to Stitch now, right? Yeah, back to Stitch.
So is this guy wearing a helmet?
Yeah, they're all
he-
wearing like fucking plated up tactical gear. Like they're here for an assassination or an extraction. They obviously knew they were entering a big crowd. They look pretty rough. You guys have been pretty lucky with these rolls, honestly, with the grapple. Because I mean, with their stats and stuff, I honestly, when you guys have lucked out with that, it's because I've rolled bad. But these guys are badasses.
I'd like to take a page out of One Up's book. If I can get in close enough, I would love to just plaster his face with some spray skin and cheese it.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. Give me a, he took those swipes. I'll say you can easily just grab that can with one hand and give a spray. But give me an athletics roll. If you don't have athletics, I'll take.
I have brawling or melee.
Yeah, give me melee. Give me
Okay.
melee. You're treating a spray paint can almost like a weapon.
Nice. It's a good roll.
Let's see.
It's
I'll be nice. I'll let you.
It's on the higher end.
Oh yeah. No, you got it. So yeah, you were able to kind of spray them. You took those slices. You did the can spray 'em. These moves are definitely not the norm. You guys are doing some weird things. You're catching them off guard. You're able to successfully do these and throw them off their game just at least for enough seconds to get out of there. Otherwise, as you know, a med techie in a solo, it's not going to end well probably. So, but you were tactful. That was smart. So that was good. But yeah, you spray the skin. It's on him. You see him instantly like kind of back up, like what the fuck is this? He starts like smearing the shit off of his thing so he can get a better view. What's
Like
what's your move stat?
It's not great. It's a 4.
Okay, yeah, that's
Not great. I want to try to stealth.
it's not great, but it's at least close to like the equivalent of what they're at with their negatives from all the armor and what they're dealing with. But yeah, you at least got the head start. That's a good thing. So yeah, you at least make it back towards the 17 damage. I checked the stream. Nice. Okay, cool. So I was right. Isn't that what I said?
Mm-hmm.
I think
Yeah.
that's what I said. Okay, cool. So yeah, you're able to at least get back kind of side stage. You're not able to fully pass it like the rest of the crew or whatever, but as you get there, same thing. You see Jezzy over there over her big friend just kind of crying. She kind of like looks over you. She's like, they fucking killed her. She's still kind of dealing with that. All this shit's going down so fast. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's what's up with you. So we're back to Cynthia, I believe, right?
Mm.
So Cynthia, yeah, you pop open the door, and as you do that, you can see the huge fucking rooftop, which is in that weird kind of, I don't know, U or weird shape, because it's got the long part and the different courtyards, but all the way, because you had to run down the hall to get up to these stairs, all the way kind of towards that courtyard in the distance. You see the AV-11. You can see the guys up there, being that they were so unsuccessful getting their shots off from here. As you get out there, you see them hopping back into the AV-11, and they're starting to kind of like pull up. They don't even notice you, which probably is a good thing considering there's 3 guys here. One of them might be the leader of this nice group, which is kind of the number 2 solo in the land. But they haven't noticed you, but they're hopping in. What do you want to do? That's what you see anyways when you open the door.
Well, I stay hidden. I was gonna steal the AV and leave them without a backup way to get out, but I guess that's
Okay. Yeah, give me a stealth roll. Not for taking the thing, but I just want to see how well you can remain hidden here. Let's make use of that new, nice shiny new stealth skill, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pre-occupied. I was strictly looking for like a 10 or higher on this because they're on a mission. But yeah,
Good.
you just kind of pop out the door. You see this creep to the side a little bit. They don't even notice you.
I film.
You're kind of rising up in the AV. What's up?
I film it.
Okay. Yeah, you're filming. They kind of rise up in the AV. You see them kind of pulling off over the edge. I'll get back to their moves in a bit. But yeah, Big Z, what are you doing? You're tearing through the crowd, taking a shot. Another shot misses you. You hear people screaming, "Oh shit, they're shooting at Big Z!" There's all people in the parking lot, cars pulling around. It's chaos. What are you doing? 2 guys are hot on your trail, but you are making a little bit of headway ahead of them. Your move stat is greater than theirs, but they can easily be taking shots all the way up to 200 fucking meters away. Keep that in mind if they're gonna keep chasing. You know what I mean?
Right. I suppose I should yell for all of the Z Nation to dogpile on these 2 guys.
Okay. Yeah. Give me another crowd control roll there. That leadership, charismatic leadership, I guess, is what you're going for here. It's kind of your crowd control, your main rocker boy stat. Before it wasn't good enough. The dudes were scared with what's going on, but now they see him shooting at you. Maybe it's a little different. Maybe they're a little hyped up over this,
Nice.
And they are, you know, like there's a handful of them out there. Some that were getting into a car, another couple that's in a car, and yeah, the one that's in the car, you see them just kind of like, oh fuck this, and they kind of rev it up and they kind of like try to ram the guy. Gives you a little more distance. They end up hitting the car. They don't hit the guy, but they go at him, kind of in between you and one of the guys. The other guy's still going at you, but you got a few fans there that are kind of booking it towards you, like they're coming to help. But that's what you got, anyways.
That's what I got.
So yeah, 1 up. What are you doing?
So I see 2 guys chasing Z. I've got the dude pursuing me. Stitch is over there cheesing it with one after them. As soon as I make it into the back room area, I kind of sidestep so I'm out of sight.
Uh-huh.
And I have my Monokatana out. I'm just gonna hold it and wait for him to like come barreling through that door to fucking like bully whack him right in the fucking neck.
Okay.
With this katana.
Give me a stealth roll.
Okay. Stealth. Here we go.
And just so you know, I fucking crit failed and rolled a 10. This shouldn't be hard unless you crit fail. Okay, awesome.
I
yeah,
did
dude.
not.
Yeah, I've been doing really bad on these fucking rolls tonight, man. That's like twice I've rolled ones, honestly. Like,
You'd be dead if you weren't.
Like I think I need new dice. But yeah, so you're easily hidden around that area. The dude's running up. I'm gonna give you that action, man. So give me the damage on it, or give me the hit your roll.
All right.
He's taking a serious negative on his evade of this. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Where's there?
Okay.
Oh shit!
You have
Crit.
to do. Oh, dude, yeah.
Full effect.
Yeah, I'll with something that fucking big. Here's what I'll do. I'll allow that to be both your fucking melee moves. You're catching him on surprise. You fucking hit that corner. He comes around the corner. You can describe exactly how you do it while you give me the damages.
All right. Let's see. Here's the damages coming at you. It's
Is this body or head?
Well, I was aiming for the neck. You tell me.
Okay, if you're going for the head, yeah, you can do that. Go for that.
All right. So do I roll this twice? Is that what it is?
What? Yeah, give me 2 damages. Yeah.
Okay. Here's the damage.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
And like he comes barreling through there, thinking like maybe I kept tearing, but as soon as he does, katana is swinging baseball bat style, just like square at the throat, and like it hits, but it digs in kind of a little awkward. That explains the 8. So it's like it hits hard.
Nice. Yeah, it does some serious fucking damage to his neck. You see some blood pouring out. He kind of like coughs up blood. He's not down and out. But he looks like he's definitely, wounded to the point he might be taking some negatives on some shit because of his neck wound. It's pretty brutal. It definitely seems like that's a weak spot for him.
Nice.
Hold on 1 second. Okay, yeah. When you do that, the other guys are still tearing after Big Z. Like I said, the guys on the roof got into the AV. The AV now is, coming down. You can see it kind of came over the edge and is lowering down. The noise and the wind from this thing and just the chaos of it coming down in this courtyard, and it's dropping at a pretty decent speed, but it is heading down. It's pretty fucking loud, pretty overwhelming with all the wind and shit kicking around. There's still a lot of people around, not nearly as much as earlier. A lot are trying to clear out, but there is kind of like a traffic jam going on around the parking lot and streets. But that's what they're doing. The other guys are still chasing after Big Z. The one guy is blocked off by the car. Yeah, and those guys, when they block him off in the car, they hopped out of it. That guy started fighting with them. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, and he got grappled by one. So he's kind of grappling with them. He's going to try to get out of that each round and try to keep pursuing but he's grappled up, at least that guy. The other guy is still chasing after Big Z. He's going to take a shot. Yeah, he takes a shot. It misses you. It just kind of like whizzes past you. And then, at that moment, too, those other guys are getting up close to him. So they, the other crowd guys, the few that were running at him, so they're coming up to him. God damn, all three of them pretty much tackle the guy. He's fighting with them. Don't know how successful that's going to be, but they got him. They tackled him down. So both of them are in a point now. You're going to be able to double your distance on that with your move if you keep running, Big Z, just so you know. Because they're not able to keep running. But Stitch, what are you doing?
Okay, so here's the thing. Stitch is like stupidly compassionate.
And keep in mind,
Like-
that guy's still chasing after you too, but he's not, like I said,
I know.
you've got the distance on him at least right now, but he's wiping that shit off. Next round, he'll probably wiped off enough. He's going to be taking shots.
Yeah, I know. But I gotta play the character. Seeing Jessie there, Stitch would be like, fuck, nobody's helping her, and probably try and beeline it for Jessie and try and get her away from her dead friend and be like, hey, you gotta fucking run, you idiot. Try and shake some like reality into her.
Okay, you give me like a persuasion, or if you have any type of like human conversation, even, because this would definitely be like a lot of empathy and sympathetic, but I prefer persuasion because she's kind of
All I have
she's
is
in that
human
shock
perception. So I'm probably just gonna have to do it without anything. So with
mode.
my
You can I'll give me a human perception, and if it does well, I'll give you at least a bonus to kind of read her state of mind and work with that. You know what I mean? Well, that's great.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll give you a bonus of at least a +1 on
Okay.
your persuasion roll. So just give
All
me
right.
your main stat roll on that.
Oh.
Yeah, it didn't
Yeah,
go
when you
well.
go up, you're like, come on, we gotta get the fuck out of here. And she's just crying. She kind of grabs you, and she's like, no, they killed her. I don't know what to do. She's just kind of like freaking out and crying. But yeah, that's what she's doing. Yeah,
Dang. I tried.
you did
Yeah.
try.
I guess I'd have to leave at that point. I'd be like, I fucking tried, yo.
Yeah.
Peace.
Well, back to Cynthia. What are you doing? You see all this going down from the roof, at least. You saw the AV kind of go off, and they're heading down. You got it on video. They didn't see you.
All right, I guess I'm gonna try and get back down as fast as possible.
Hey, those rappel lines are there.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd be very good at that. But I'm athletic.
What's your
but,
athletics?
I have +3 level with it, plus my 7 reflexes. So
Better than
You
me.
could try it. Here's what I'll say. Just so you know, if you want to be that crazy, like, you can go for it. It would.
Yeah.
It would probably be. I would give it like an 18 or higher to not hurt yourself or fall.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
no.
'Cause
Don't be
this is super high up. It's a long distance to rappel down without rappelling experience.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can at least make it to the elevator. Again, you getting in the elevator at this time, 5 different lights go on. It's gonna be a bit slower to get down. So that kind of sucks. I picture it like if this was a film, like chaos is going on, gunfights, and then it keeps going to Cynthia, and she's like in an elevator.
That's the most Deadpool shit ever.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's fucked up. But at least you got them on video before they headed over the thing.
Yeah.
But yeah,
hopefully
you're
I got-
heading down. So where are we at? We're back to Big Z, right? Yeah, sorry, Big Z.
I'm doing the running man, my friend.
Okay, yeah. Again, you increase the distance there. You're getting away. That dude's dealing with all that shit. You're out towards the street now, through the parking lot. You're starting to make your way down the street. A couple cars going by are like honking at you. They're like, "Oh shit!" One yells at us, like, "Ah, Big Z!"
You're blowing my cover, man.
They're excited, you know. They're taking pictures and shit.
Oh no, that's cool. That's getting Zen pumped.
Yeah.
But yeah, so one up. What are you doing?
So I've got this dude on the ground. He's bleeding out. Can I finish him off by shoving the tip of my katana through that neck hole?
Yeah, I'll give you a bonus for that too.
Sweet.
Yeah. Cynthia hopped off the elevator to use the ladies' room.
Yeah.
Just so everybody knows, she'll be hopping back on the elevator and heading back down the building soon. But yeah, give me your. Oh, okay, you did it anyway. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Man, you're rolling really well tonight. I
rolling
hope I ruined it.
That was a decent roll, but you still got it. Give me the damage.
Sweet. 14 damage.
That's 28.
Oh, is there a headshot? Yeah, headshots are double.
Exactly.
Forgot about
yeah, and this, you know, again, he's a tough bastard with the armor and everything, but you jab this through, you can describe his last dying gurgle and breath, or however you want to end this.
He goes to say a last word, and before he can, I just yank the helmet off and slap a sticker across his mouth, and I say, no. Bastards don't get a last word.
That's awesome. Hell yeah. All right, remind me later when everyone gets IP. You can get 2 extra IP points for that craziness.
Sweet, thank you.
I think Big Z should get 2 for that monkey jump grapple too.
Dude, right?
Just in addition to what everybody normally gets.
I'm not gonna be dumb enough to try to take this dude's armor because I'm sure they got trackers out the ass on all of their gear. So I'm just gonna, after I do that shit, if I have the ability to, I'm gonna try and book it on.
That's funny. Gonzo said, and I imagine this message is for Stitch. It says, "That big old pirate heart, no good deed goes undone. No good deed goes undone." So you got that big old pirate heart. I guess that's from when you decided to try to help Stitch, or Jesse.
I tried so hard. I'm just really bad with people, man.
Yeah, well, no, it's good, man. You're playing the part. You're a med techie. She should care, you know. She cares about Jesse. But yeah, okay. So one up. You know, this is a badass fucking assassin team, but you were clever. You're a badass yourself. One-on-one, you were able to fucking take this dude. You were tactful. You went for the neck. You went for the soft spot. You jabbed through. You killed him. And just to fill you in, Cynthia, while you hopped off the elevator to hit the little ladies' room and hop back in the elevator, One-Up was able to finish off that guy that he did through the neck, jammed through,
Nice.
yanked off as he was gurgling, trying to say his last words. One-Up, you can describe. You can tell him what you did.
I hear last words coming, and I throw his helmet off and slap a sticker across his mouth and say, no, bastards don't get last words.
Good shit.
So yeah, he's done. So yeah, the other well, let's go to let's go to Stitch.
I'm peacing out. I tried, man. I felt bad for her. I felt for her, but you know, if she ain't gonna listen, just peace.
All right. Well, yeah. As you're getting up, she's still kind of like grabbing at you and holding on and like crying and stuff. Give me one other, D10 plus your. What was it? What was the persuasion that you were rolling before?
You had me use human perception, and then it was empathy, I think.
Yeah, we can't do the human perception. Just do your empathy plus a D10. Because this is
Cool.
just last ditch effort as she's gripping your clothes and you're letting go to see. Yeah, she's still.
So it's an 8 plus 4.
Oh, okay, that'll do it. Yeah, that'll do it. As you're pulling away, she's kind of grabbing. You're able to at least get her up. She's sniffling, crying, looking back at the friend, but she's kind of stumbling with you.
Good.
Yeah, but just keep in mind that other solo dude's coming or whatever, right?
Hmm.
So you gotta.
Maybe I can try and get her to like stealth with me, and we can just try and hide.
Well, yeah, you at least were able to get her up. She's following with you. She's doing that. Cynthia, you're able to at least get down the elevator. I'll kind of rush time those 5 stops and get you at least down to the bottom level, so you can like make your way out the door. You're out into the courtyard. You see, everything that I've been describing kind of going on. Lots of people scattering and freaking out. It's much more open now by the time you get down there. You can't really see what's going on backstage or anything, but over the comms, you've kind of been hearing the rowdiness of shots in your team. Stitch talking to Jezzy and shit like that over the open comms. So you can kind of assume that they're backstage and tearing through the parking lot and in that direction. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna make my way for the backstage. I
Okay,
want to see.
and just so you know, like that modified AV11 that the other guys are in, kind of was coming down and it went past over the stage and it's kind of heading out towards the parking lot area. And it looks like it's kind of like landing in the parking lot area. Kind of near where those 2 guys were grappling and fucking with the people in the parking lot. But that's where they're headed. You're heading towards the backstage. So yeah, Big Z, you're running down the street. People are yelling at you from cars like fans and stuff. The guys are no longer pursuing you. They're in the parking lot dealing with being blocked off by getting rammed with a car. The other fans tackling that other dude. That AV is kind of like landing where they are. I imagine probably trying to help them or pick them up or something to that effect. Not sure. But you're kind of down the street. You're by now like a block away. What are you doing?
Nearest fan with a car. I'm gonna try and hitch a ride.
Okay, yeah. Easily there's fans in a row. It's your show. They're all yelling at you. You see a van, you run up. You're just like, what? They're like, oh shit, Big Z, what's up?
Yeah. Cool show, right?
That was fucked up. What's up?
Pretty fucked. I need to get as far away from here as possible, or there will be no encore.
The door already opens. He's like, dude, get in. Let's go.
So I hop in, and it's probably not a trap.
No, it's not. These are fans.
We'll see.
They're fans. You're good. But yeah, they're heading down the street in the traffic. You're now in the mix. It seems pretty decent of an escape because the other people were preoccupied at least with what they're all going through. So you're able to do that. Back over to 1UP.
So I see their vehicle. I can't remember what it's called. How far away from me is it into the parking lot?
It's pretty far. It would take you your entire movement just to get near that area, and then your next time you could probably engage. But the other thing to remember is coming up, hitting the backstage is the one that was chasing Stitch.
Right. Yeah.
Because that one was coming up behind him. She spent a few seconds fucking with Jezzy and taking off, but like he's coming.
Okay, like Stitch has Stitch made it through the doorway with Jezzy? Like, are they like right next to me? Like,
they're making it away from the backstage, just keeping in mind that they're a little bit slower.
Right.
Yeah. So they haven't fully left out into the parking lot, but they're just about out from that area. And keep in mind, it's not enclosed. This is all very tent setup.
Right.
It's all in a courtyard, very Jimmy rigged setups, and
Sure.
But yeah, they're kind of leaving the backstage area. That other dude's about to hit the corner.
You know what? Here, I need some AI assistance on my decision making real quick.
Okay.
Hey Siri, flip a coin.
He always does this for everything.
So it's heads, which means heads will roll. So I'm gonna see if I can achieve the same tactic again. Like, I'm dumb enough to think that might work again.
Okay. Yeah, go for it. Give me a stealth.
All right. Like, 1UP is high on his own ass right now.
Just so you know, things are changing for me. I rolled a 10 and then rolled another 10.
Ooh, shit.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I finally hitting on the good side. I rolled those ones. Now I'm rolling some 10s.
Yeah, I'm with Cynthia's idea, and I don't think I can outclass double 10s though with luck points.
Yeah. How many luck?
2 luck.
It wouldn't do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So-
good point, Cynthia. I always forget to remind players about luck, and everyone always forgets to use it. And I forget to remind it. And we just did Team 2, whenever that was last week or whatever. And our net runner, I think, he remembered to use the luck. And I was like, oh shit, I always forget about that. And I was like, I need to remember to remind players about luck at the beginning of every session. It's one of those things you always forget. But
Yeah.
good thinking. So let everyone remember you do have luck.
How do you use luck?
You just, however many luck points you have, you can use however many of those points you want within a day, and it adds to your roll. And it depletes. It doesn't come back until the next day, the next session.
Got it.
Yeah. But yeah, he comes around the corner. Let's he knows you're there.
Right.
So let's just engage in that instead of going
Okay.
down the list real quick, because Stitch and them are still running away. I imagine they're going slow. So yeah, he comes around the corner. He is not surprised. He already has his mono katana out, and he's going to take a
Okay.
swing.
Oh, okay. So
let's
the
do-
stealth uses my action.
Yeah, no, he knew you were there. He just came around
Yeah.
the corner. But I'm going to give him the jump on it because knowing that you were there, it's almost like you were trying to hide, thinking that he didn't
Yeah.
know you were there. Kind of gives him the jump because he knew you were
Yeah.
there and you didn't know he knew you were there.
Cool.
So I'm going to give him the jump on that. But you can give me your evade and your dex plus evade plus 1d10.
So a straight up regular roll.
I did decent, but not that great. But he gets 2 attacks, so. Let's see.
So 13 on the first
Yeah,
one.
you don't dodge that.
Okay. And the second one. 18 crit.
Okay, nice. Yeah, you dodged that. And you're doing your evade plus
I
dex
don't
plus
I don't
1d10.
have evade.
Oh, okay. So you're just doing your dex plus 1d10.
Yeah.
How would
Nice,
you
well,
martial?
hey.
Oh, martial arts gives us evade?
Oh, that's
Well,
true. Yeah. Some of them, yeah. What do you have?
Aikido. I'm sure it has dodge.
Oh, I'm sure it has dodge. Yeah, Aikido.
Yeah, it does. It has dodge plus 3. Shit.
There
Okay.
you go.
Okay, dodge plus 3. 3, 1, 2.
And that's
Were you
plus your
still-
skill.
Yeah.
And it's plus the skill?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Rob, you want re-rolls on that then using the martial art?
Yeah, do that.
Okay. So add 3 to whatever these rolls are about to be.
Yeah, do that. That's fair. Well, much better. Little different, huh? Little different
Yeah.
results.
Thanks,
So let's
Cynthia.
remember that you have Aikido. All right, cool. Yeah, you dodged both of those swings. So yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, let's go to Stitch, though. You're still running, I imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're still tearing through with Jezzy. Just how are you going to run? Because up ahead, if you keep running through the parking lot, you're probably going to run into the AV and the solo guys. Remember that was kind of like landing where those guys were fighting with the crowd, those few crowd guys.
Honestly, considering I'm bringing Jesse with me, the best thing I could do would be to try to hide. Because at this point, these guys are all over. I'm just gonna hope that we can like stealth our way out of here.
Yeah, you can do that. There's cars everywhere, and honestly, like, they don't seem to be really looking for you. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I think they were attacking you because you attacked them, but they
Yeah.
seem to really be after Big Z. Based on what Sparks showed him in the, what you saw in that footage, that's how they know that he was involved with some shit. And just so you know, when all this went down, Sparks was like, "Peace out." He fucking booked it. You know what I mean? Like, he's a net runner. He's not a fighter. He's a big fan, but he's definitely not a fighter. So he took off. But you do have his contact, just so you know. You guys exchanged.
for him.
Yeah. But yeah, okay, so you can hide. Give me a stealth roll. Huge bonus. They're not even looking for you, but just give it to me. I have something in mind if you do horribly on that. Great, yeah, you guys hide. It's cool. And I'll say this: while you're there hiding with her, she's still kind of crying, but she's just like, I really appreciate you giving a fuck. Everybody was leaving me. They killed my best friend. Roland's gone. They're acting like I'm a fucking key witness or something, and like, then this all happened. I don't know what to do. Here, she pulls out a paper and she starts writing some shit down, and she hands it to you. It's an address. She's like, "This is where Roland used to work. I don't know if that'll help. I know you were trying to track some shit down, but here, maybe it'll help. Try to get these fuckers. I don't know. She just like keeps crying and just kind of is like fetal position, curled up, shaking. You can tell she's been through a lot.
I'm probably going to want to tell her, like, hey, you definitely need to get out of town. And I have some people out of town that you could probably kick it with for a while.
I was getting ready to go and stay with my uncle up north anyways. This is like my last night. I was just trying to hang with like my only fucking friend after my only boy was killed, and like now I have nobody. I'm going to my uncle's though. I'm heading up north. I have family. I'm leaving.
That's good. You should do that.
Yeah, remember she was in the process of getting the fuck out of town anyways. Now all this shit happened. She's just like devastated and ready to go. So, Kitty!
Let's peel out of here in a
I was
second.
seeing the kitty. Kitty!
It's Glitch.
Alright, cool. But yeah, you at least got that. She was doing that. What are you doing, Cynthia?
Do I see one up grappling with this guy or fighting this guy?
No, I mean, you're just getting up to the back. Do you want to head into the backstage? Go for
Yeah.
it. All right, yeah, you can get up there. You get into the backstage. You see one up engaging in this guy's battle.
I'm heading.
You just saw the slicing that went on, and
Yeah, I'm going to go to where one up's at.
yeah, you're there. You can get there.
Okay. When I get a chance, I want to see if I can put a.
You can take an action. Yeah, he's there. He's fighting with this guy. You're up behind him.
I have these little tracer buttons. They're like little pins. I'm gonna try and put one on this guy.
You can easily do it. This guy's engaged with one up. You come up behind him. You can slap one on. That's your action, though. You slap it on. It's on him.
Yep.
The dude doesn't even fucking notice.
Nice. I picked some of those up at the beginning too, so I'm glad someone else had that thought.
Nice. It's funny too, because like in past games, I've gotten them and haven't really used them. Like haven't found like a great thing to tag it onto, in past games and things. And I was like, yeah, that's kind of cool. But yeah, awesome. Big Z, you're just riding down the street. The fans are just asking you questions about songs and music, and they're obviously fans. Anything in particular you want them to take you or do, or what are you doing? Just keep on keeping on, or what are you doing?
I'll sign some autographs while I get one up on comms.
Okay. Yeah, everybody's on the comms. You can let them know that you're riding away, or what do you want to say?
Yeah, I got away. Who's still alive?
I'm good.
Sounding off.
Yeah, I picked up Jezzy, you fucks. Not that anyone cares.
Who?
Hey, look, I fought two of those fuckers to get them away from Jesse.
That's true. You monkey grappled one of them.
We did. Good job.
But where do we want to meet up?
He's just looking for feedback. He's riding away with some fans in a van. He's just checking in with everybody. What do you guys want to tell him?
I think back home is safest.
Maybe not, because he got blown out.
True.
Well, my house, not his.
Oh.
It's a building, but
Yeah.
Yeah, for some reason they didn't come after Cynthia's place.
they wouldn't
They-
dare.
They seem to think
Well,
that
I
they
think it
handled
has to
the
do
job
with,
completely just by blowing up Zen's place.
Well, I think it has to do with that footage at Combat Cab that Sparks showed you that they had on their server that Trustyco company subsidiary had, and maybe didn't recognize OneUp or recognized who OneUp is on a streaming aspect, but not on a personal level to know where he lives, considering he doesn't have any place attached to him. But whereas you were straight up in the video, flirting with the girl, making things happen, hustling and bustling, they recognize you. You know what I mean? But I'm sure with Cynthia putting out all these reports and shit, it's not going to be long before someone comes after her. Who knows? She seems kind of into it.
I mean, them trying to kill me is really it hurts my feelings, but the recognition is really appreciated.
Well, the fans that we're with, man, they're happy you sign autographs. You're in their van. They're just like, dude, we'll take you wherever you want to go. What's up?
Yeah, I give them the address of my building.
Okay. Yeah, they start heading into Night City. You know, it's going to be probably a couple hours in traffic, but you're headed there. No one knows where the fuck you're at, so you're pretty fucking safe. You know, you're in some van. One up. What's up?
So I'm engaging with this dude.
Yeah, I'll let you can get an attack off now, but let's do it. Let's do an initiative roll with this guy. Let's just do a one-on-one initiative. Let's just start this quick little battle thing here.
Sure. 18.
Okay. Yeah, go for it. Your turn.
Okay. Knowing where the weak spot is, I'm aiming for that. I'm aiming for that neck once again.
Again, -6, just like head, but you figured out it's the neck. The head is completely helmetized or whatever.
Sure.
Go for it. Give me that melee. And you get 2 of them. You know, if you want to give me 2 right now, awesome.
That second one misses, and that first one should technically be a 19, actually, with the -6.
Right. Okay, I got a 14. Yeah, that's a hit. The other one, he's able to dodge that, but that one hits. Give me a damage on that one.
All right. 26.
Nice. That's really good. That's double too. Oh, that was doubled. Okay. 20.
That was doubled. Yeah.
26.
Shit, I wish that was straight.
Yeah. That's cool. You did it. You did good damage though. His neck is bleeding. You know, it took like a nice slice out of him. But yeah, he's gonna counter. If you want to give me your evade.
Yep.
Or athletics with your dex.
22 and 23 for his attacks.
Okay, 1 hit.
Okay.
And he's just swinging. You know, he's going for body. He's not really going for the head and stuff. He's just being fast. It seems like he's just trying to get through you fast and get to Zen, probably. Just keep moving forward. 13. So you're okay.
All right.
You got to get 10 or higher. Or 17 or higher. Those are my 2 evade dodges if you want to give me 2 more attacks.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh shit!
Nice.
Ignore
We'll
that third one.
Yeah. We'll take those first 2. Both. Give me them. Give me the. Oh wait, -6.
Yeah. So a 19 and a 13.
Yeah, 1 hit.
Okay.
Give me the damage.
Double 17. I can't do that math in my head at the moment.
34. Right. Oh, right there. 34.
Yeah, it sounds right. Yeah, it sounds right.
Yeah, he's bleeding really fucking bad. He takes a knee, but he's still swinging. But he's got some negative to this.
All right.
So he's like got one hand on his thing, kind of crumbles. He's like, oh fuck! He's like coughing up blood, but he's taking a couple more swings at you.
Fair enough. Ooh, and I roll low on those. 17 and 18.
Yeah, I got both her hits.
Oh shit.
Even with my negative, dude, I rolled awesome for him right there. It's his last dying swings, it seems like, you know?
Yeah, I mean, hey, get him while you can.
Oh shit, okay. 21. And 18.
So 23 damage overall. I'm just above seriously wounded. Fuck.
Yeah. Well, luckily you have a med techie on the team. You can at least get your body stat in first aid if she does a good roll.
I'm also right there, right? Can I get involved?
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. You already put the tracer on. They've done their 2 rounds. You want to attack too? Go for it. You know, he's got his back to you.
I want to do a sweeping kick.
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
Basically, trip him if it works.
Yeah, you'll go prone. I am going to add a little bit of damage to that for fun. But I know, you know, we talked about this before.
Nice.
Yeah, the second one, it was a mistake.
Yeah, easily. Wait, what'd you say?
I said forget the second one.
Yeah, no, definitely. No, yeah, you sweep them, but give me at least a 1d6.
Okay. It doesn't really do damage so much, though. It puts him on the ground, and he's at -2.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, exactly. Like, he's prone. I just like to add at least a little bit of damage to the sweep, like just to see if it fucked up his shin, ankle, or something, you know, just for fun. Because he's so wounded and he's down on one knee holding. But yeah, You take out his knee and other leg or whatever. He's fucking prone. He's on the ground. 1 up. You can do whatever you want. Or actually, Cynthia, you have a second brawling or melee. Do you want to do anything else? He's on the ground.
Ooh. I'll give him a kick.
Yeah,
There
go
you go.
for it.
So it's +3 to this.
Yeah, he can't even. Yeah, he's not even able to roll out of the way. He's on the ground. He's fucked up. Give me your damage.
Okay, it's
Yeah, and just
This-
in the future, you can go to your character sheet and go to your weapons and just put in like cyber leg kick or punch and put that damage, and that'll just speed it up in the future. Because I know
Okay.
everybody's different with their body and all that shit. You know, we can take the modifiers. That's fine.
it's this +4.
Okay. 8. Okay, nice. Yeah, he's about to die. You can tell. Like, I mean, you just kicked the shit out of him. Probably cracked some ribs. 1 up.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish him off.
And typically, like, keep in mind, like the brawling, like with armor, does 0 damage. But this dude is so fucking beat up and sliced up and on the ground and prone, and like I allowed that kick to actually do some damage. You know what I mean? Plus, do you have a cyber leg, Cynthia?
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
Good mark.
I would add that as a bonus a little more too. But regardless, he's so fucked up that got through the armor regardless, even though it's brawling. But go on, 1 up. Sorry.
I'm gonna finish him off.
Oh, look, Gonzo said luck saved Team 2 back when I was talking about that luck. So true.
Yeah.
Yeah, it saved Team 2, the net runner. But yeah, what did you do? Sorry.
I finished him off. I gave you both the rolls.
Okay. So,
Like I learned from the last one.
so
how
yeah,
to-
both
how to
of those are a
finish 'em.
hit. Both of those are a hit. Give me the.
All right. 14 and 12
Yeah, I don't even
doubled
need to
for
do
head.
the math. He only had like a few hit points left. He was like dying. You can describe his last moments and what you do.
His last moments, I say, let me tell you why this is called split screen. And I shoved my sword into his throat and slice upwards like you would a crab to like kill it, or a lobster before you kill it, putting it in the boil.
Nice.
And then with like a quick free action, I look at Cynthia and I say, let's strip these guys real quick.
Okay. Yeah, as you say that, Big Z's heading back. Stitch and Jezzy are hiding behind cars. I'll say you got Cynthia 1 up. You two haven't noticed really because you're backstage, but Stitch, you definitely noticed. You're out there with Jezzy. The AV-11, those guys hopped out, fucked up those fans pretty bad, outnumbered them, and got their guys back into the AV-11. And kind of like flew off. You see him kind of like tear down the street in the direction that Big Z ran. But obviously they're not going to find him running down the street. You know from the comm talk, Big Z's in some fan's van on the way back to Night City. But that's where they headed. They teared us down the street. But you saw that. 1 up. You stripped down the dude. I'll say if you want, the remaining couple guys, because there was the other guy back there too. Both of them, the armor's all fucked up. Even if you were to repair it, probably wouldn't be worth the hassle or sale. You could maybe get a few EBs off of that, but it could also have tracers on it and stuff. Who knows?
Sure.
But which also Cynthia, you might want to take your tracer back since you killed that guy.
No, they're going to come back for those bodies, I think.
Okay, well then you can leave it there. Yeah, but you can take their weapons. Those two guys, they both had mono katanas and very heavy auto pistols. The very heavy pistols.
Okay.
I would not mind getting one of those monokatanas. They sound rad.
Yeah, just write those down with the other weapons and cybernetics and things you jacked before, because don't forget, after this weekend, on Monday should be Dutch's private little night market. So you can probably check that out. But you have all weekend to do whatever you want now. At least now you have the address to the lab. You jack these guns and mono katanas. You got Jezzy safe. Big Z's heading back to Night City. What are you guys doing? Cynthia 1 up, Stitch. I imagine Stitch, Jezzy, you guys got up from hiding when the AV took off. You guys are all kind of standing around together backstage or in the parking lot. What do you want to do?
I look at Cynthia. I'm like, well, we both got bikes. We have 2 passengers. Let's just get back home. Unless you guys got something in mind.
No, I'd rather do that.
Yeah. Jesse
I mean,
just,
yeah.
and by the way, Jesse's just like, yeah, I already called one of my cousins. He's picking me up tonight. I'm staying here. I'm going to grab my shit. I'm out of here, but thank you so much. She gives Stitch a hug, and she kind of like looks at Cynthia and One Up and just like, thanks. Kind of like a half-assed thanks, like, you guys didn't save her as much as Stitch, but
I hold up my bloody hand
anything.
and give her a quick salute back and point at the 2 dead guys that were trying to kill her.
Yeah. She just like nods and she kind of like walks off crying and stuff. But yeah, so she's taken off. But you can hop on your bikes, head back.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Did either of those solos have any cybers on them?
Oh yeah, they definitely had cybernetics. Each one had a couple. One guy had both his legs. The other guy had one arm and one leg. One dude had a cybernetic eye. Another dude, the guy that had the both legs had a cybernetic ear. Can't really tell what functions and things within them they have, but that's what they have.
I relay that to Stitch and say, hey, there's a little bit of a payday right there if you can get him off real quick.
We can take it to the guy's apartment who is dead.
Hmm.
Use it.
What was that?
You take those bodies to the apartment of the guy that we were supposed to meet.
Roland.
Right?
Yeah. The only thing that One Up says in response to that, thinks it's a great idea that we get him out of here before we do any surgery to him. Mm-hmm. But I remind everyone, I'm like, hey, there still could be cameras here.
That's true. You can try and heave him backstage.
As you guys are discussing what to do with the bodies, you can hear like off in the distance some sirens and some AV noises. I mean, in the far distance.
I want to lose this payoff.
Shit.
They rarely come out here, as you know, but they do come out here. And there are local PD and stuff, and probably with as many people in this building, they probably got more than 100 calls.
You know what? If that's the case, we don't have time for surgery. I walk over to one of the dudes that has an arm. I put my monokatana right above where it's surgical so that it's like on actual flesh, and just give it a quick like and like paper slice that fucker off and take the whole thing with me.
So you want to grab an arm?
Yeah, I grab an arm. And
I'll say you probably have enough time to grab an arm and maybe even a leg. Or the other, the one who had 2 arms, the one who had an arm and a leg. You could probably
2 arms.
That. I'll give you this. You have a choice, real quick. You grabbed an arm. You can either dig out an eye and an ear, or quickly chop off a leg.
I throw it to you guys. I'm like, what do you want, wing, leg, or eye?
Leg.
Leg? I slice that fucking leg off and shove that in the backpack.
Yeah, and Stitch definitely knows a leg is worth more. Worth more than a cyber eye or ear. But depending on what it has and stuff too. But yeah, you can chop that off. Sirens are getting louder. What do you guys want to do?
I'm booking it to my bike after slicing those body parts, man.
Okay. Yeah, you can easily do that. Stitch can hop on the back or whatever. You guys hop on the bike.
I'll try and hold those limbs for you while we're riding.
All right, yeah, do it. Why don't you whoever has the Stitch, give me a stealth.
Ooh.
What's that like?
Okay, cool. Yeah, as you're going, you see the police, couple AVs, couple patrol vehicles. They just like tear past you. Luckily, they don't even notice you're holding on to some cyber limbs. That might look a little suspicious, getting called to some violent acts, and some girls on the back of a bike holding some bloody limbs. But yeah, you guys are tearing down the street. Cops in the opposite direction. I imagine you can try to like wrap your jacket around these limbs and head back to Night City. It's late as fuck. At this point, I just want to go back to Big Z, just so you know. You get a text on your agent, a message.
Oh boy, I know what this is about.
And it's the promoter chick. It's just a text, and it's just like, hey, what's up? I can't believe some crazy shit happened. Look, I'm wiring the pay. At least you got through your entire set. I'm sorry if there was any damages. I know we got fucking damages, but fuck it. It's rock and roll, right, baby?
All right, she's a lot cooler than I expected her to be.
So yeah, and then you look down, it's like ching, and all of a sudden there's 6,000 euros.
Nice.
In your account.
Nice.
$6,000 doesn't split evenly 4 ways, so
I like
I'll
stitches.
get back to you guys in our chat.
All right.
Yeah, you guys can work out pay and all that detail in the chat. Don't forget, a little bit of that does have to go to your bandmates. Anytime you do a gig and you get paid, you usually give a little bit to them. Not as much as you. You write all the fucking songs. And you could replace them if you wanted to. You just like them. They're your buddies and shit. They're your bandmates. But you do have to give them a little something. Just keep that in mind. But we'll work out that in the chat. I think it went great. You guys got back to Cynthia's apartment. I will say when you guys get to Cynthia's apartment, there is a note on the door. Big Z, you see it first because you're waiting for them to show up. You're kind of hanging out in the hallway and shit. But yeah, there's a note there, and it's from the Night City PD. And it just says, "Hey, Cynthia, give us a call. We have some questions." And it has a number and a detective's name.
Nice.
But anyways, that's what's up. You guys get home. Cynthia, you see that note. It's super fucking late. You guys need to get some sleep. You survived. Stitch, give me a first aid. Just for the fuck of it, I'm just curious here what if you're able to heal one up enough that he didn't bleed out on the way home. I forgot about that.
I don't know have first aid. What the heck?
Oh, it's because your medical tech skill overrides first aid.
That's why.
Better than.
Nice, yeah. Okay, so whatever your body is, you were able to get that in HP, but it doesn't matter because you're getting some sleep. You're going to heal over the next day as well. And I'm going to allow you to heal over the weekend. I would just say, how much damage did you take?
I'm down to 23 as my current hit.
What's your total?
Oh God.
Oh wait, no, that should be more. I'm at 40 normally. I took 23 damage.
Okay, yeah. So see, look, over the weekend, you need to try to avoid getting into fights and stuff. Try to just heal. So it might be a good time to look into that lab address. It might be a good time just to fucking relax, stretch out, get ready for the night market coming on Monday. You know what I mean? But you're definitely a little bit wounded. You got to heal over the weekend. Everybody else is cool though.
Well,
So-
I took some hits too, so I gotta. After I patch you up, I'm gonna go take a nap.
How much damage did you take? I forget.
I took 8 damage. It wasn't a lot,
That's not
but
bad.
I have a few scratches.
Yeah, do a med
gonna
tech
take a
roll
nap.
on yourself. Just see. And what's your body stat?
I have
Yeah, okay.
6.
Yeah, easily. Okay, so you got 6 of that back. You'll be healed in the next day. You know what I mean? So you'll be good.
So just to clarify, if I'm healing for the weekend, does that mean 3 days worth of healing?
Well, no, each day you get your body stat, I believe is what it
Okay.
is. So, you had 20-something damage. You just got your body stat out of that. So just a couple more days probably. I imagine like your Saturday and Sunday you'll be able to heal up. So by the time you hit the night market, you can be back to normal.
Sweet.
You know what I mean? So next session, just so everybody watching knows, please subscribe to youtube.com/mulliganlive and watch Team 1 and Team 2. They're both rocking Night City at the same time. They're intermixing stories and shit. We're going to have some fun with that. But this Team 1, we're going to do, every Sunday at 6 p.m. for now. Yeah.
And that might change up with my schedule. Sorry,
exactly. Yeah. But we'll at least stick with it as long as we can. But next Sunday, we'll dive into it and we'll get right into the weekend. You'll wake up the next day. It's Saturday. You're obviously healing, but you got the weekend to do whatever you guys want. So think about that. Talk about that in chat. You do have that lab address where Roland worked. And that's about it. But yeah, it was awesome. Everybody noticed my Cyberpunk shirt that's watching. I can't stand up. My toes are still fucked up. I'm back on crutches because I was off the crutches, but I fucked up my heel by not walking right. So now I'm back on crutches, but whatever. Cyberpunk shirt, that's what I wanted to show. Yeah, thanks, guys. I had a lot of fun.
Hell yeah.
You guys were awesome. Even though it got super sticky, man, I thought you guys were totally going to get killed by this fucking team of assassins and extraction people. But, luckily you took the advice of some of the people in chat. I think it was Eric that was saying, you guys should definitely get the fuck out of there. Yeah. Yeah, and it just said, let's see. I'm sending you a long list of weapons because I'm tired of hearing mono katanas.
Dude, I am down with it.
No, that's
working
fine,
on
but just keep in
customizing
mind
weapons.
this team, this assault team, that's what they have. They were going with that, but they're very ninja-like. But he said, and also, calling them murder hobos. I think that was to you guys, trying to act like that. But it said he was paid for a show, not killing a black ops team. You rolled a 1 on that reflex check. I'm not sure which one that was.
I appreciate our chat.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
should have checked on it a little sooner. I forgot, so I'm a little behind on the messages. But I think we can get the idea behind some of those teasing remarks there, little jabs. But yeah, we'll definitely incorporate some more bladed weapons for the fans out there that are checking it out. And yeah, we'll get back into it next Sunday, 6 p.m. The next live stream, Team 2, is going to be just in 1 day away. It's Tuesday at 6 p.m. So every Sunday and Tuesday, 6 p.m., Mulligan Live on YouTube. Bunch of other sites as well. But yeah, if you see this, like and share it. Again, thanks so much for playing, guys. I have so much fun doing this, for real.
Later, guys.
Great time.